Wild boars, due to their rapid reproduction and adaptive intelligence, have emerged as a growing concern in many rural areas. Their presence poses a significant threat to local agriculture and ecosystems. These animals are known to destroy crops, disturb the soil, and cause substantial economic losses. In response, organized efforts are underway to manage their population and restore balance between human activity and the natural environment. In one instance, a group of hunters conducted a night operation in a region recently affected by wild boar activity. By early evening, they had taken positions across the field, tracing signs of movement left behind by the animals. Using infrared technology, they identified a herd grazing nearby. One of the hunters focused on the largest individual and, with a single shot, successfully neutralized the animal. The rest of the herd dispersed, but additional well-placed shots quickly followed, preventing further damage. This marked the beginning of a coordinated effort across multiple locations. On an adjacent field, another group of wild boars began disturbing the land. The team responded promptly, selecting advantageous positions and angles to ensure clear, humane shots. Each wild boar was located and swiftly dealt with, reducing the risk of further agricultural harm. To the east, ambush points had been prepared in advance. Calm, calculated shots echoed through the night as the team worked efficiently to clear the area of threats. The operation brought temporary relief to nearby communities, offering a sense of regained control over the landscape. Simultaneously, in a forested region of France, another team conducted a similar control effort. At a designated checkpoint, a hunter maintained watchful vigilance. Soon, a wild boar appeared in the distance. A quick, precise shot ended the encounter, without incident. As the operation continued, more animals were spotted and dealt with using ethical and effective methods. The use of trained dogs helped locate additional targets hidden within dense brush. These carefully planned efforts demonstrate the importance of wildlife population management in maintaining ecological balance. Wild boars, if left unchecked, can cause significant damage not only to crops but also to native species and habitat structure. In another location, early morning activity began at 6 a.m., with a team quietly advancing toward designated areas. After a brief wait, a boar moved across a hunter's field of view. A swift and clean shot followed, resulting in a quick resolution. Nearby, another boar was spotted at the edge of a hillside. Once again, the response was immediate and effective. Elsewhere, in Tuscany's vineyard regions, hunters formed a perimeter while dogs scouted the dense vegetation. Within minutes, movement was detected. A boar emerged, and a precise shot ensured the safety of the crops. The coordinated response prevented the animals from reaching the vineyard rows, preserving the area from further destruction. In yet another instance, as dusk approached, a group of hunters prepared to leave the field. Suddenly, a new herd was seen actively foraging and damaging the terrain. The team acted quickly. One member took aim and neutralized a boar, though the rest of the group scattered. While some animals escaped on this occasion, further monitoring and preparation would ensure improved outcomes in the future. These operations illustrate the broader efforts required to manage wild boar populations in a responsible manner. As these animals continue to reproduce and expand their territory, they increasingly venture into farmland and livestock areas, occasionally posing risks to both property and personal safety. Through coordinated wildlife management, communities can work toward restoring balance between the environment and human livelihoods. These actions highlight the necessity of preparedness, expertise, and ethical responsibility in controlling species that disrupt local ecosystems. Wild boars have become a growing concern in many regions due to their rapid population growth and impact on agriculture and local ecosystems. Managing these populations requires well-coordinated wildlife control efforts that balance safety, ecological preservation, and community protection. At sunrise, a wildlife control team arrived at a location identified as a potential hotspot for wild boar activity. As the team began their search, trained detection dogs quickly picked up a scent. Their sharp instincts and focused behavior indicated the presence of a nearby animal. One wild boar, attempting to flee, was quickly surrounded by the dogs. A precisely executed response by the team ensured the animal was swiftly contained, preventing any further disruption. The event marked a successful intervention at the river's edge. Elsewhere, seamless coordination among the team led to another success. From their boat, they quietly navigated along a calm river, patiently observing the environment for any signs of movement. After about 10 minutes, 2 wild boars were spotted near the riverbank. As the animals became aware of the presence of humans, they attempted to flee. The team acted promptly, ensuring the situation was brought under control. A signal soon indicated movement in a nearby water channel. The team disembarked and proceeded on foot. Moments later, 2 wild boars appeared unexpectedly. The team acted immediately, employing practice techniques to bring the situation under control, ensuring both animals were safely managed. The following day, the wildlife team continued operations in a dense, overgrown area. Members quietly positioned themselves around a hillside, establishing a perimeter. Soon after, the barking of dogs signaled a possible encounter. A large wild boar charged out from the underbrush. The team responded with precision, swiftly securing the area and ensuring safety for all involved. On the other side of the hill, another member remained still near a dense thicket, waiting for any signs of movement. A wild boar slowly emerged, unaware of the team's presence. A single, carefully placed shot brought a rapid conclusion to the encounter. In yet another location, a team member waited patiently near a known boar path. As predicted, a wild boar emerged from the foliage. A swift, accurate response ensured a clean and efficient resolution. Wild boars, known for their intelligence and resilience, can cause significant harm to agricultural areas. Their sharp hooves and aggressive foraging habits damage crops and stress rural communities. In response, highly trained teams work under challenging conditions to help restore ecological balance and prevent further losses. Despite the harsh weather, these operations continue. In snow-covered regions, teams adapt their methods to the environment. In one such operation, a dark silhouette crossed a field of white. After tracking it carefully, the team successfully intervened. In another instance, a figure was seen weaving through the undergrowth, unaware of the nearby team. Once the boar entered an open space, the team quickly acted to ensure containment. Snow-covered terrain offers both challenges and advantages. Tracks are easier to spot, allowing for more precise tracking. In one case, a team followed subtle hoofprints that led them to a hollow among thick brush. A quick and well-coordinated response brought the pursuit to a swift end. Elsewhere, the sound of detection dogs led the team to another wild boar cornered near a woodland area. The animal made several attempts to escape but was quickly contained, preventing further impact on the nearby environment. In another case, teams responded to damage reported in a private garden in France. Upon setting up a perimeter, 2 wild boars charged through the area. The team responded immediately. One animal was swiftly contained while the other managed to retreat into a nearby field, where further observation and follow-up would be required. These events demonstrate the complex nature of wildlife population control. Through coordination, training, and respect for nature, these teams work diligently to manage the growing presence of wild boars, protect communities, and maintain ecological stability.